Okay, so I'm here and I'm gonna be trying to... Oh my god. Okay. I'm here and I'm gonna try to play for the first mission of this... I think it's called a game. I don't even think I would describe it as that. I'm gonna try to play for the first mission again, but... Alright, well... This is Jane Strike Fighters. Wait a minute, I did not get that menu the first time. I got like this generic white line right here. I just got the Jane's Advanced Strike Fighters logo thing on there. Not the JSFW with the fancy thing in the back. Well, that's... okay, that's new, I guess. Okay, so... I'm going to go ahead and tell you something. This is the video options. Yep, this is the video options. You know, where you can say, oh, I need to turn down how detailed the terrain is. Okay. But nope, all this is on. I should also note the game started at 480 by it was some odd resolution. This is what it started at. I had to fix it from there on my computer. Alright, so. These are control options. I'm going to walk through them real quick and tell you why these are the worst control configurations I've ever seen in a flight game. Key 2. This can be anything. You can use the keyboard, or you can use a controller or a joystick. Now, if you have more than one connected, it's going to read all of them. So you can use the joystick. The controller, a fighting game arcade stick, and the keyboard if you want to. I should also note there is no detection if you have more than one button clicked onto something. So if you have pitch down hooked on the W and you have roll left pitched on the W, then they're not going to have a detection which tells you, oh, you have something else like this. No, they're just going to stay there and it's not going to tell you. So it took me about 30 minutes to get this thing set up. I should also note you can't use the analog sticks on the Xbox 360 controller, even though it tells you mid-game to use the analog sticks. Yeah, it lied to me. It also is locked at 30 frames per second for some odd reason, so you can't run the game at 60. I don't know either. Yeah, that's everything. I have turned down the sound effects and the music because they were excruciatingly loud and interfered with my first take on this game. And as you can tell from the tone of my voice, I really hate this game. I mean, if you think Ace Combat Assault Horizon is bad, you've never played this game. This game is worse. It's a Hawks clone and bad. It's worse than Hawks 2. It's, I should also make note, I don't remember them putting squadron tail signs on the inside part of the wing, where you can't see them mid-flight, right next to someone, or on the ground. But we're going to ignore that little inaccuracy. Alright, so I'm just going to let you listen to the briefing here.
Welcome to South Azbatistan, home of the Southern Azbatistan Democratic Front, known as the SADF. You find us a country divided. The Northern People's Republic of Azbatistan, led by Chairman Borzai and his godless Northern People's Party, holds most of our country, while we cower here in the south. The support of the Western Democratic Alliance keeps the Northern dogs at bay. The West sends us military hardware and people like you to lead our soldiers. One day, our usefulness will run out, and then there will be no more ships full of machinery and no more men like you. Your first mission is to familiarize yourself with the disputed border region by flying one of our regular patrols. Your call sign is Razor. Good flying.
I'm acting. Okay, and there's another cutscene, and I have unlocked the MiG-21, which... Wow, look at them stats. Wait, what? No, I refuse to believe this. I refuse to believe this. The MiG-21 is faster than the Hornet. It is also more agile. A Vietnam fighter is more agile and is faster than the frickin' Super Hornet. Okay, so let's continue with the game. More cutscenes. Mouse still on screen. I want to keep it right here.
Today marks the 7th anniversary of the end of Azbaristan's civil war. For 7 years, the North and South have engaged in a tense standoff that has kept Azbaristan divided. The war paralyzed Azberistan for almost a decade and ultimately gained the Northern People's Republic control of all but the South's capital. In the 7 years since then, southern Azberistan has survived only with the support of the Western Democratic Alliance. In return, the South has signed exclusive export deals, giving the WDA states sole access to oil from the South's extensive offshore deposits. President Akram of the Southern Azberistan Democratic Front and Chairman Borzai of the Northern People's Parties had been due to meet at the West-brokered Reunification Summit later this month. But this week's car bomb attack on a market town outside of Tel Aviv has led to the postponement of the planned talks. With both sides blaming the other for the attacks, the escalating rhetoric and troop buildups along the border have pushed Azberistan back to the brink of war. This is Katie Adams reporting for ANN News.
This is Command and Conquer, isn't it? Oh my gosh. The aging F-18. Oh.
Welcome to Tel Aviv,
Alright.
Razor.
Now you're probably wondering,
With
yep, these
Western
are the best graphics
Democratic Alliance
possible, and the
pilots
game is
like
still
you flying
chugging
for
along.
us, we may just be able to keep those NPAF dogs from our door.
I'm going to turn down the
Razor.
voices a bit, and... Okay. I'm going to turn down the voices a bit, because I don't know if they're going to come out well. There, you'll still be able to hear them, and I got subtitles on, so... Let's play
You
the
are
video
cleared for
game.
takeoff.
Roger, Control. Thanks for the welcome parade.
I should note that the
Pre-flight check
Xbox
complete.
prompts
We
are
are
giving
go
me the
for
wrong
takeoff.
ones, like the left stick is not
Proceed to
working.
the first waypoints along the border.
So, I'm having to
Follow
use the
your
D-pad
radar
on the
and HUD
Xbox
to the
controller, which,
waypoint.
if you can imagine,
And
is
Razor,
not really a
you'll
good
be flying
D-pad.
along the disputed border, so try not
Also,
to
you're
start
locked at a
the
certain
war.
speed if you press all the way on the accelerator. Yep, that's how it works. It works like this. Now, I'm going to try to do what it said, and that's activate the afterburners. I am double tapping it at the speed of light, and it's not working. You can hear me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Also, look at that really big health bar. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. You know how Ace Combat has that darkish greenish HUD on it that looks really good and blends in well with the environment and
First
complements the
waypoint
game
reached.
itself very well?
No enemy activity detected.
Yeah, this HUD is
The radar
garish and
facility
it
on the
makes me
ground
want
below
to see
can detect
anything.
any NPAF units that approach
Also, the
border.
controls are really jerky.
Razor, perhaps you'd like to test the weapons capability of your
Yes.
plane. There are several vehicles dumped on a road close to your position.
I had
You are
to switch over to the
weapons-free to
keyboard
clear
because I
them.
ran out of...
Roger.
I ran out.
Weapons
What
free.
the crud is happening? Yeah,
Vehicles cleared,
that's...
Control.
Proceed to the next waypoint.
Ace Combat
The DMC
2
has
had
been
better
quiet for so long,
explosions,
our
and that is a
children don't even
PS1
remember the
game.
troubles.
It actually
Several
had
found
explosions, this
well
doesn't.
from oil and
They just
West
disappear into
nations.
nothing.
But if it weren't for the Western
And the mouse is still
Democratic
on the
Alliance's
screen.
support, the NPAF
No, it doesn't
would have
automatically go
overrun us
away.
long ago.
Every
you want the
PC
West
game
planes
does
and
this.
guns,
Every
but not the
decent
crappy
PC
TV.
game does this. This one
Without
doesn't.
the WDA
Piece of
support,
trash doesn't.
we would be dead already.
Okay.
But with their
Yeah, and this is
support,
when the game
our
gets edgy.
culture
I
will
don't
soon be
know.
gone.
I just want to fly
Maybe the
planes. I
price is
don't
too
care about
high.
culture. I just want to fly planes. If I want a story, I'll play Ace Combat 5. Or Ace Combat 6. Dance with the Angels. Assault Horizon is better than this.
Waypoint 2
I'll never
reached.
take that game for granted
Proceed
anymore.
to the next waypoint.
Oh my god. Thank God for the Ace Combat series. And Hawks 1. At least Hawks 1 is fun. Oh my god.
Chairman Borzai and his
This is still
NPAF
not
cronies
end.
would have been furious
So,
at the
I may
WDA
have
support
said
for
this,
the
but let me
South.
describe it. I had to
God
go to the
knows what
keyboard
they've
to
been
mark
plotting
more
for
buttons
the
because
last
the
7
analog sticks
years.
wouldn't work with controls. So that's the sign of a good game when you had to bounce between 3 different control schemes.
Waypoint 3 reached.
Flew under the
Control.
bridge. Yay. And I nearly crashed. Oh my gosh.
Razor, we're getting a lot of NPAF chatter. Keep alert.
Sure thing, Control. Control, I have reached the next waypoint. No enemy
As you
activity.
can see, everybody is acting very well.
Razor, I repeat,
and this is
Razor.
the part where
we have
you
received a
lose all
transmission
hope in
from an
humanity.
NPAF general. This general, Demichvia, says he wants to defect.
By the way, I'm using yaw
says he has
controls.
critical intel on NPAF
And the
military
afterburner
plans.
is not working.
He also claims to have information
I
on the
think
North's
this is the
nuclear
afterburn already
weapons
on.
program.
I don't know.
Razor, it is
Okay,
your
so
job
in this mission
to
I
get
had to
that
protect this
gentleman
SG
into the
Freddy.
capital.
In the previous take I did not
Acknowledge,
shoot down a
Control.
single plane
What's
and he
my
still made
ROE,
it to the
sir?
zone safely.
You are weapons free. All
What the
identified
crud just
targets are enemy.
That is the
Repeat, you are
lock-on.
free fire on all targets.
That is the lock-on motion. I'm dead
Acknowledge,
serious.
Control. Weapons free.
Razor, there
Alright,
are
so.
NPAF mobile SAMs ahead of the general.
Fire missile.
And we're showing multiple enemy
That was
air
me getting hit
units
by a missile.
converging. Protect the general at all costs.
That was me getting hit by 2 missiles. Look at my health bar. I barely took any damage. And now I have to fight these incredible... Wait, did I shoot him down? There was no indicator that I shot him down. He just disappeared. Okay. Just... Look at those missiles. Such great graphics. Such great game. But yeah, that was me getting hit by a missile again. But did I really shoot him down? This is the lock-on cam. I should also mention I have unlimited missiles. They just recharge after a certain amount of time. Oh man, this super agile MiG-21 is giving me a run for my money. There's even a real...
Razor, patching you through to General Dmitriev. He can give you his sitrep.
Path clear, General Dmitriev.
So even
Units
though he has
destroyed.
missiles and stuff, he can't help me. And you can see the missiles clipping in and out of existence.
Secure my passage.
You should have phoned ahead, sir.
And
I'm
planes
all
just
you got.
spawned on me. Oh, they're
My
MiG-29s.
knowledge
I might
is
have trouble with
invaluable.
these.
No,
And the game
no,
just
no.
froze.
My tactical acumen unsurpassed. German bullseye will
Spam
stop at
messages.
nothing to prevent my defection.
You're in good hands,
Now,
General.
at this part of the
Then
game,
why do I see
this is the
NPAF
specific
planes
part to where I
chasing
did
me,
not shoot
pilot?
down a single plane, and he still
I
made
have
it
them,
safely.
Control.
So I'm just going to shoot down the planes. Wow. That felt really good. This game was released in 2010, I think. No, I don't know. I think it was like... This game was released in the Xbox 360 and PS3 generation of games. There is no excuse not to have some effects on there. Besides, whatever that was. Oh, this is just terrible. Yeah, he just vaporized. I don't know. I don't know. And the game just froze again. No, it was jerking around it, and it's still like that 60 to 30 frames per second. And I took out another plane. I just heard something go off, and I don't
We are
know.
entering the area of engagement. Saber team, we have multiple enemy contacts. Engage at will.
The AI is just knocking planes out left and right. They don't even need me.
Dmitriev is so close. Just buy him a little more
Just
time.
this-
Sure thing, Control.
Sure thing. Why don't I just spam missiles? Why would I even use the gun?
Engage the
Yeah.
fighter, Saber team.
This is a game. And that's the end of the mission.
Thank you, Razor.
So,
You are a fine
from
pilot.
what
A
I've
true
seen
hero of the Asbarian
about what all this game has
reunification.
to offer.
General
Oh, wait a minute,
Dmitriev
there's this
is
part
signed,
in the
sealed,
background.
and
Let me see if
delivered,
I can find
Control.
it.
Confirmed, Razor. The general is across the line. Dmitriev's intel may be just what we need to unite Asbaristan again. Your
Yep,
time
bottom
with
of the screen on that
SAAF
building on the
Air
far
Force
left.
may be a little
Trees
more
clipping through
eventful
building.
than you thought.
Yep. So, So I got hit by 6 missiles and I only took 7% damage. There's no penalty for missing missiles because you have an infinite amount and they recharge really fast. And the game is nearly impossible to die in. What is that? It's a blackguard. What? I don't even know if that's a real thing. Okay, so the game is near impossible to get it to control correctly. It does not read analog stick controls, as far as I know. Someone out there might correct me and say, "Oh, it does," but you have to do something to get it to work. The game freezes constantly. It's locked at 30 frames per second. Constantly. The voice acting is terrible. The story is edgy and not edgy. It's cheesy and edgy. And not in a good way like Ace Combat 5, but that wasn't even edgy. Edgy. And it's worse than Hawks 2. It's worse than Assault Horizon. It's the worst flight game I've ever played in my entire life. I'm serious. This is the worst flying game I have ever played. I can't recommend it even for... It's $2.50 on the Steam sale right now. And the game just froze at the menu. And don't buy this game. Please don't buy this game. Don't support things like this. This is just a giant poop stain on the Jane's Flight Simulator name. It's not even a flight sim. Just forget this game ever existed. Just forget.